Soon?
We drank all the rum. Why is the rum gone? So we were at the liquor store and we decided against slapping the bag. Look how good this fucking camera is. Awesome. Steve's dumbass. How much do those actually cost? Retail?
180.
180. I really feel like you only need to learn that lesson 7 times. I've ruined every shoe that I try. I've got a nice pair of shoes, especially a white one. I got a nice pair of shoes. Dude, don't wear those out. Just take one of mine. A really big mistake to wear those. Buys $180 shoes and he wears them. It's raining. We're going out tonight. Like, was it?
Dude, this economy, all I get is buckets.
You're so stupid. We were deciding, do we do? I'm actually embarrassed to say that, like on live. We're gonna get a box of fries here.
Why are you?
Because you're 30 years old, dude.
I'm 28.
You're 35 and I'm 25. It's crazy. So I don't know how we ended up settling on this. I wanted to make Moscow mules, but like we couldn't find ginger beer, and I don't know if Steve can drink ginger beer. But we found these fucking things, vodka mule. So I'm excited to try them because this is like 7.5% alcohol. Here's the marks. Oh, you have all of them?
Here. Welcome to my crib.
Yeah, you did that. You know what? Any pre-made marg usually comes out terrible. It's usually like too sweet, but like
you can't
numbers don't lie. People lie. Numbers don't.
You clap.
Dude, why?
You say go, you clap. You say go, you clap. You say go, you clap.
Like for theatrics, bro.
What?
2 hours later.
If you don't buy the draft guide, you'll go downhill like me. That hurt so bad. That's so good. Draft guide, get it?
This app is cool. Rad VHS. I think I might just film my vlogs. Only, I'm gonna throw up. I shouldn't do that. I've been drunk for like 36 hours straight, and I fucking finessed my friends into coming into Manhattan so we could do brunch today. Really poor idea. Fuck. I wish I didn't do that. You know, like, if you've never been to New York and you want to experience New York in the flesh, find a place that does bottomless margaritas and go to brunch there on a Sunday. Go somewhere in the Lower East Side or the West Village that does bottomless margaritas for brunch and just fuck your life up for that day. That's what we're about to do.
That was the best. And they like take her to Barney's and like whatever.
Say that shit again. You're a movie star.
Why?
We want to sign you to a deal. I need it. Get out from behind the pole, coward. These fucking idiots. Those who scooter together, cooter together.
Bad marriage for life.
Alright, like I'm getting, just having a seizure over here.
Because your fucking valve is fucking shit.
You're the one sending me fucking articles about heart.
Yeah, Megan has it too. She was giving me insight.
Yeah, she don't know shit.
Yeah.
Me and Megan used to bond in high school over our heart problems.
See you later, Megan.
Goodbye. Love to see her go, but you hate to watch her leave.
We saw that garbage bird.
I was talking about you, Steve.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna throw it right through Animal's heart. Oh God. Second cinder block right there. I'm gonna go 2. I'm really gonna fuck him up here. Fuck off. It's like we keep taking things out and more shit pops back up. What even is this?
Happy to get your apartment back?
Yeah. I feel like every time I came up here, I was single-handedly contracting Corona again. If it stopped, I would have restarted it with this fucking park.
If I was at least ready for it, I would have been able to catch it.
You want this here?
Leave that here. I put that on my sleeve.
No, you don't. It's literally covered in sawdust. It's actually a pretty swaggy crew neck.
Go in the closet.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this for myself.
No, it's mine.
I'm gonna tell him, no, it's mine. Is that Snacks' new car?
Yeah. Yeah, I got my bag.
Through the night. She just want the tip, no advice. On the side of the road, what's the risk? Roll the dice. If they catch us, I don't care, cause we all gonna die. Yeah, we all gonna die. I was worried to be honest, but it's all going right. When I first laid eyes, I was awful enticed. And I might be off something, but I'm all in now. She got a call in now. I don't think that you should work tomorrow. She said, first of all, I'm still going in like race.
Start it up, bitch.
Bitch!
You know
You know what I want?
You know what we want? We want to know what is cracking. Big Dose. Welcome back to the HU. How you doing? How you doing, baby? It is the Fade the Public Pod. Hey!
Hello. We are prepping for a podcast I'm getting on tomorrow. We just finished filming Fade the Public like an hour or two ago. Fade the Public boys are gone. And I'm getting on Matt Kelly's Roto Underworld podcast tomorrow. It's pretty fucking cool because that's a podcast I have personally listened to for the last 2 or 3 years. Every single episode he puts out pretty much. And now I get to be a guest on it, which is dope. Me and Matt have worked together all summer actually on a partnership basis. He sponsors my videos now, and it's going very, 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 very well. And now I'm prepping for his podcast, and podcasters tend to send over a show sheet, so you're not kind of going in there blind. Having prepped for a show usually makes the show better. Something I typically say to people, or I typically say when the subject comes up, the ones who make things seem like they don't prep or they didn't need to do anything to come off as smoothly are typically the ones that prep the most. There are some people that are given just a ridiculous gift from God, like Gary Vee, who literally doesn't prep for his keynote speeches, who go on for an hour and a half and just rip off the best thing I've ever seen in my life. But I promise you, if you want to show up and sound good and make it seem effortlessly or flawless in your pursuit, you need to prepare for things, all right? Not everything is just given to you like that. However, Matt makes it really fucking hard because he sends over a show sheet with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 50 fucking questions on it, Matt. 50 questions. I know Matt's not gonna watch this, but this is fucking nonsense. How do you prepare for a 50 question show? When people send me over a show sheet, I could usually tell how long the show is gonna be based on the show sheet. For instance, if any of you guys used to watch the series, or not used to, but watch the Behind the Business series that I did during the off season, where I'd bring on someone like Matt was on the show, I'd bring on someone like Matt and we talk about the business and marketing side of fantasy. I would send them over a show sheet the day before we interviewed. If you watch those shows, almost every interview goes between an hour and an hour and a half. If you guess, I want you to guess, I'm gonna give you a 4-second pause, how many questions or topics I send them over on the show sheet. I think you'd be very surprised. So take a second, hour and a half interview, how many questions do I put on the show sheet? The answer is 5 or 6 usually. 5 or 6. I send over the big picture topics that I want to talk about, and I'm confident that I can open the other person up within that topic and hit a broad range of things. So Matt's a very good podcaster in the sense that he does not just interview, he doesn't ask questions, he has a conversation. He'll bring up a topic and he'll out answer whatever your answer is, right? Most podcast appearances, people tend to look at it as an interview. You're bringing someone on, so you're just asking them questions, you want to hear their answer. The best type of podcasters, the best type of interviewers don't interview, they don't ask questions, they have conversations with the person. And that's the type of person Matt is. Going back to that though, when you have 50 conversations within one show, I don't know how his shit goes, to be honest with you. I don't know in terms of the logistics, he actually asks every question on the sheet, or he just goes with the flow and as they pop up he'll ask and then he hits a time limit or something. But this is a lot of work to prep for. But it's something that I really, really want to come off well on because it's a show that I really admire, and I admire the guests that go on there, so I don't want to come on there. And I've heard guests that go on there and they're wildly unprepared and they sound like shit. And I'm
I don't know why Matt brought that person on. So I don't want to come off like that. By the time you guys watch this vlog, I'll definitely have already made my appearance on that show. And I will link that show in the description of the YouTube video if you want to go and listen to me probably fuck this podcast up. I figured I'd capture this while I'm preparing for it. We're going live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time. I hope we're not doing it on video, to be honest, just because I could dress like a piece of shit and sit up here on the table rather than over there. It's kind of comfortable over here. My arm is absolutely getting murdered holding you up right now. So that's it for this clip.
Will Fuller had a 53-point game last year. 217 yards and 3 touchdowns. With no DeAndre Hopkins, they are going to be forced to throw the ball to Will Fuller. And now with Titus Howard established as one of the next elite right tackles in the league, and with Laramie Tunsil developing on the left side, 4 or 5 receivers, we think it's going to be Randall Cobb in the slot.
He's one of the few players where, like, if things break right for the offense, he will 100% benefit from it. If things break right for the Houston offense, we still don't know what Brandon Cooks is going to end up being. There are a lot of wide receivers around that range where, like, if their offense hits the ceiling, we're not sure even if that means a good fantasy year out of them. With Will Fuller, if he's on the field, if the offense breaks right, like you're saying, you know, they have to be high paced, he has more time behind the offensive line, like we could pretty certainly say that Will Fuller is going to be, I think about it every day, my favorite band of all time, Bleachers. All right, so we just finished filming 2 hours and 45 fucking minutes. Woo! What's actually funny about that is when Matt came on my channel to do the Business of Fantasy Football series, single longest video I've probably ever put out. I think it was like 2 hours, around the same exact time. 2 hours, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 45 minutes. It's actually really good. Really glad that I prepped for it, obviously. I think it went really well. Hopefully the people enjoy it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you do watch it, let me know. I feel like I need to change my fucking underwear 4 times after doing that. I am tired, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna eat for the first time since like 8 o'clock last night. Making some beef. We throw some eggs in there, so like a poor man's steak and eggs. I know that looks really fucking disgusting, whatever, fuck you. Fuck you. Coughlin, come out. Fuck you. So I still have to film tomorrow's video. It's Wednesday night right now, Wednesday 3 o'clock-ish. I have to film tomorrow's video, so I'm fucking tired. I usually don't like to do like multiple long filming things in a day. I try to split it up where I do like 1 a day. It takes a lot of energy out of you, especially when you have to edit on top of it. But it's that fucking time of the year. End of July through August is gonna get out of control. And I know this, man. It's why y'all pay me the big bucks. Y'all don't pay me shit.